Hey guys, Rocky from Swanson Shots again. If you remember in the last video, I said that I would make a video talking about the guns that I have. So here they are. And if you're wondering if these are real steel, I can confirm with you right now, yes, they are not real steel. I should probably rephrase that. No, they are not real steel. These are airsoft guns. I'm currently in a situation where I can't really own a real steel gun due to age and where I live. I'm only 19, so I can't legally get my own gun yet, and I live in Hawaii, where it's nothing but Democrats who hate guns, so it's near impossible to even buy a gun here. But let's not get into the politics of it. Let's just get into the fact that these are what I have. So starting off with the big thing, you don't see an M4 in here. That's because I don't particularly like the M4. Like, I agree it's a superior platform and it's a great gun and all that, but the AK just works fine. I mean, like, it's simple and functional. Oh, sorry. Hit the tripod. I'll probably end up doing that a lot. And plus, this is the first gun I've had, first airsoft gun I ever really got. This is what I consider my first airsoft gun. And it has a little sentimental value, obviously, as you can see right there. But yeah, so I got a little aim point, red dot sight. I took the rear sight off, the rear iron sight off, because I really don't like the iron sights on AKs in general. They're just way the slot on the rear is just way too narrow. Obviously, oh God, keep hitting this. Sorry about that, guys. Obviously, have a different kind of foregrip. Got rails. Got this little setup, so I can just hold it like that instead of doing that. I don't like doing that with foregrips. But yeah, got that set up. Everything's basic up front. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Go down a little further. Got this. You might be wondering, like, oh, why has he got a quick detach sling mount right there? Well, that's because I had to do some modifications. The original sling mount came off, so I just had to modify this spot and this in order so it can, like, it can still move around a little bit, but it won't come off. So that's good. Put some tape on the stock. Obviously, folding stock, so compact, and that's why I don't run a scope mount right here. It's because I want to be able to fold it down so that it's easier to maneuver in maybe tighter spaces. But yeah, that's Sally, the AK, AK-74M, or not an M, or whatever. Whatever it is, it's an AK-74 because it's got that kind of thing, and the magazine that it came with was a 545 by 39 type magazine, so it's a 74. Whatever, it's a SEMA. I think it's like a SEMA 031, whatever it is. But yeah, up next is the next obvious one is my Tactical 22. Otherwise officially known as the KJW KCO2, heavily modified externally, except for the fact that I have put in a modified AEG barrel in here to work with it, and yes, it does work. And I don't have the stock outer barrel. Instead, I have this, I believe it was an Angel Custom threaded barrel that I had to get an adapter with. and this is a Lonnex, I think 6.01. Hopefully it's a 6.01. I can't remember. But yeah, it's a longer barrel. Man, and then I got this barrel cover. It's a mock suppressor, but it just basically covers up the barrel. But yeah, got a reflex sight on. Obviously not loaded. So yeah. Then I got this sling mount right here because I don't like having it like mounted like right here or right here on the MOE stock, because I don't like having it all dangling all the way from up here. Rather have it more up here so that less of it is dangling and hitting the ground. And obviously I only run as you know from the last video, I only run a 1 point, so this is basically where I put all the field tags on. But yeah. Up next, up on the list, is my hack Kappas. Yes, high Kappas, not 1911s, because of the magwell. Significantly larger than a 1911. Normally I have it actually running like this. Right hand, left hand. When I do dual wield, I rarely dual wield nowadays. I used to quite a bit more. But yeah, this was actually my first pistol. This is I believe, cyber gun. It was a Colt Mark. It's sold as a Colt Mark IV Series 80 government issue, government model, I guess. And it's definitely seen some days. I got this in like 2011. Same year I got the AK, actually. But yeah, obviously nothing in the chamber. But yeah, it's seen some years. Yeah, don't plan on getting rid of this because it's kind of unsellable now. But it works fine. It works actually kind of great. This is kind of a weird situation at the moment because magazines tend to not want to push this up. But yeah. Enough about that one. Let's talk about this one, the newer looking one. I've had this since I believe last year. Very recent purchase. This is the most recent of the guns that I've purchased. But yeah. Works fine. Works actually quite great. This tends to get stuck out though. It's got the guide rod, extended guide rod. But yeah, and I put a little magwell here, a magwell flare or whatever it's called. But yeah, I had to modify the grip though a little bit because it wasn't fitting. But nothing that a Dremel tool can't fix. But yeah. My plan for real steel is to get something like this. I'm looking at the, obviously, not freaking 2011, which is what these are in real steel, but not, but like a Kimber Custom 2. Plan on getting a Kimber Custom 2. Maybe Ultra Carry first, Ultra Carry 2 first, because plan on getting a concealed carry. But whatever. Up next on the list is this AUG. This is a classic Army Sport Line edition, so it was cheaper. Obviously, did not come with the ACOG. Yes, this is a magnified ACOG. I'm not gonna bother showing you, but yeah, it's in the safe right now. It's got the one pull is semi, full pull is auto. What I plan on doing with this is, well, at the current moment I have a new barrel coming in, specifically outer barrel. I'm going to be replacing it with a steel outer barrel because this one's broken, as you can see by this this bandage wrap that I am using to keep it attached. Yeah, there's normally like a little tab right here that goes into this slot when you put the thing in, when you put the barrel in, and well, that tab is gone, so it easily just slides right out. So I'm gonna be receiving a new one soon. But yeah, and another thing that's probably this is contributed to is the lack of interest in feeding that this gun has. So I know, odd way to say it, but basically it doesn't want to feed any BBs. So like, you'll obviously put the mag in there because it's bullpup, and I use mid caps, so there shouldn't be any problem with feeding, except that there is. It just is unable to feed properly. So hopefully the new barrel and new hop-ups new hop-up will also hopefully fix that. It's going to be a metal barrel with a metal hop-up, so hopefully that'll fix it. But yeah. Oh yeah, and this is a aim point ACOG as well. It's illuminated, so it's green, red, green, and blue. And this is the Bravo M3 Springer shotgun that I have. I just felt it was appropriate that I get a shotgun at some point, because there was a actually, what convinced me to get a shotgun was when I went to CQB City back in 2012, and I had to rent a gun because I couldn't bring my guns with me because my guns were in Hawaii and they were in California. But yeah, I played with a gun, with a shotgun, and I really liked it. So I decided to get myself a shotgun. And hold on. Oh, now it doesn't want to freaking lock back. Yeah, I'll probably have to fix that. It's been kind of finicky. Plus the pump and the grip have been, like, because they're made because they're rubberized, they kind of get that that like goo, that residue that that rubberized things tend to get over time when due to lack of use. So these are really sticky right now. So and plus I haven't been using this in like forever because there hasn't been a situation where I needed a shotgun. But yeah, this definitely needs to get figured out. I do plan on getting a that Tokyo Marui M870 shotgun. It's the gas powered shotgun because I'm tired of Springers. Something that you should know is that I'm a big supporter of gas guns, mainly because I'm in an area that gas guns work the best because it gets so hot here. But yeah, and I also plan on something that I plan on doing was upgrading. I just plan on taking out the the gearbox in the AK and gearbox in the AUG, and I plan on replacing them with Polar Stars. The problem with the AUG is that I'll have to send it in to somebody to get it modified so that it can run a Polar Star, because Polar Stars, because the gearbox is a version 3, but it's slightly different from a regular version 3 because it's it doesn't have a fire selector. The trigger is your fire selector. So I have to get that sent in to get it modified so I can get a Polar Star thrown into it. But that's not till the future. That will probably cost me a good $1,000 to get the AUG modified. But yeah, other than that, and to explain the situation with Real Steel, I know I said that this channel is going to be a Real Steel channel as well, but so far, obviously, this is the second video on the channel, but at the current moment, there's not going to be a whole lot. Not that there's going to be none, but there's not going to be a whole lot of Real Steel videos. There will be some shooting videos where I go to the range with my dad to shoot our guns, but other than that, that's pretty much it. In the future, there will be more real steel guns involved, because I will be old enough and be in a state where I am allowed to actually like buy a gun without having to have a whole bunch of freaking permits, like in Hawaii. But yeah, that's pretty much it with this situation. So if you liked it, go ahead, give me a like. If you didn't like it, you know what to do. Go ahead, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys next time.